What is up, everybody, and welcome back again to another episode of Chandler, where we get to hang out with Chandler and talk about all the things that we find interesting, and listen to Chandler's music, which is the two the two goals. Last week when we got together, Chandler ended on a cliffhanger, bringing up the question of what happens when whether or not quarks exist when you look at them, whether or not they're looked at. And so we were going to talk about that tonight. But first, we're going to listen to some music. Chandler, you say you're pulling it out of all the computers that you had collectively to find what you liked and didn't like.
Yeah, so this is off of I guess the main one I've been using. And this was all just projects I had forgotten about. Well, some of them I obviously didn't, but a lot of them are that.
Wow.
So we'll see which ones have the right plugins and which ones don't.
So is this ones that you just pulled out that you haven't listened to yet, or you listen to them while you're pulling them out?
Yeah, I was like sorting which ones I thought that I wanted to throw away and which ones I wanted to keep.
Is this your first listen through though, or was listening to them part of whether or not you were keeping them?
Yeah, I listened to like a clip of them and then I kept them.
Gotcha. I'm sure you spent
or threw them away.
Like, yep, I know that.
Yeah. All right, this one's super weird, but it's fun. I think it was just like a little intro. Just a pretty solid house beat.
Right. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, like they're just giving me flashbacks to like being at Burning Man. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah,
Right.
like the dust is flying. You know, you got your goggles on, your mask. Shout out to the guys who are out there right now. We are recording over the weekend, Labor Day weekend, when people are in the desert. Every year I'm a little bit jealous, and then every year I'm a little bit older. Then I'm like, yeah, and that was another time and place. It's not for me anymore. Whoa.
I think I'm gonna merge the last one with this one.
Holy
yeah,
crap.
That would be smart.
Oh, cool. See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. Like these are the deep cuts.
Dance with me.
Like, yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. That's fun. That's fun. That's just like ready to tie in between like some other songs, right? As you're doing like a crossfade.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been trying to focus on. Like, just not trying to make every song like a masterpiece. With house music, a lot of it's just in the groove. You got to have a good groove over anything. And then I've been experimenting with like different. I've been experimenting with different like cultures and language. Music
yeah, that's what I really appreciate about that. I was just saying that about Tarantino, where like I love that he takes music from all different cultures and all different time periods, and he incorporates them, weaving them all together, showing the similarities and differences. And that's where I was like, oh, dude, like this is exactly the sort of like house I wanted to listen to, is like a mix of like that, where you're like, damn.
Yeah, it's like you don't know what the Indian lady's saying, but then the other lady comes in and just says "dance with me," so it's like I don't need to know. It's just it's just good. I like it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, yeah. That's kind of the mental story I was trying to go for with that beat. But
Did
then
I
we
ever
got
tell you
beach
what?
jazz. You've heard beach jazz before. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just. Did I ever tell you where I learned how to dance?
No.
Okay, so I was in Arkansas with a buddy of mine who I'm going to remain unnamed because he's working for Uncle Sam, as he likes to call him. And you may have met him as we were growing up. He was a good buddy of mine. We happened to have a lot of free time together where we kept getting put in like study halls together at the school the high school that we went to. And so for a
Mm-hmm.
few years, and actually I went to middle school with him too. That for a few years, we just sat and talked for like every day for like a long time just about everything. He's a really interesting guy. I've been trying to get him on. He says when he retires, maybe from the service that he's in, because he's in Iraq right now. He might be able to come on and tell some stories about things he's seen. And he's very interesting. Anyway, um, so
Right on.
I went to go see him in Arkansas because he had just started his training. And we went to this place that because this town that the state that the where they have all the troops at the bases at. And
Yeah.
there was one bar, and at that bar there was in one room, it was like a rave going on, and in another room was a drag show. Um, and so, oh, and then of course there was the regular bar that was in between the two of them. So it's just like the
That's
craziest.
wild.
And we originally showed up, and someone was wearing sandals, but they told us that they like we had to go back and get real shoes because you were not allowed. You couldn't wear those shoes in here because it was a classy place. Because they were like flip flops. Um, and so it was like what is this place? And so, of course, we went for the drag show. It was fun. We got a couple drinks, and then went into where the house music is playing. And my buddy is like, who will of course remain unnamed, especially for this. He's like, "Hey, you want some ecstasy?" And I was like, "Sure, let's do that." I mean, this is like the most surreal experience you could be having anyway. Let's do some ecstasy. And so he's like, "Yeah, I'll find you some." He comes back later. He hands me some tablets. Of course, they look like little pads. He's like, "Just pop these." I'm like, "What are they?" He's like, "You'll enjoy it." And then I was like, I don't feel anything. But then all of a sudden, the music, like I was like, oh, I hear what you're supposed to do. Like you put the
Right.
bass in your legs and you put your shoulder in the treble and like your spine like
Yeah.
moves with the rhythm. And then I was like, dancing. And I was like, oh, I know how to dance. And like, because my brain's like semi-retarded, you know what I mean? So like doing something sort of coordinated never made sense to me. But for some
Mhm.
reason, what the two tablets were like just made this connection that so
Yeah,
I
definitely
don't
does.
recommend people doing lots of ecstasy, but I think there's some types of brains that might, if you like give it to them for the right experience. And we were having a blast,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Because like the type of bar it was the type of bar that could have a rave going on and could have a drag show going on at the same time, and the regulars would all be drinking in between that. And that was like normal for
Right.
them. So like even though it's in Arkansas, like the level of acceptance like for their nightlife was just like, well, this is who we are as people. We'll see each other in a bar and deal with it or whatever, but like this is just what it
Right.
is. So yeah,
That's great.
fun times. And so, one of the reasons that I do love like, just beats is because like you can dance to anything once you hear what music is.
Right.
It's just like, yeah, the magic of the dopamine release.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
So
The
what
way.
else did you find?
Um. Well, oh, sorry. I was trying to figure out first of all why this looks like this.
That is an
Oh,
interesting skin on it.
there we
I
go.
know I'd seen it before, but I'd never seen that before.
Yeah, this is what I prefer. Um, and it's not gonna work because it's trying to pretend like I don't own it. Oh, there we go. Not gonna work in that one. Okay, it'll work in this one.
You don't own that clip at that moment.
It's really like I do own this. I full out bought this thing. Oh, okay, so this is a prime example of what happens pretty much every day. In my head, I'll have a random melody that like haunts me for the whole day, and unless I like write it down and do this with it. Um,
That's funny.
but yeah, I'll just wake up with this has happened since I was a kid. Like I'll just wake up with a melody going through my head over and over, and like, but that's what it was this time.
Right. And you just do that.
Yeah, and then I was thinking like, it's okay. You know what? Let's just get. And then just try to like build off of it. I'm gonna replace these with Vital, because Vital has never broken my heart.
All right, fair.
Vital has never let me down.
And so I think actually that sort of thing, what you're talking about is what people have described through history as the muse. I think that that's one of the things that makes creative people like think when they think about the universe, be like, there's got to be something more.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Because where does like this niggling idea that it won't let you be like sometimes
Yeah.
for me because different type, but it'll be a joke or it'll be like a little like premise or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And so if it's a joke, I of course ship them off to Aaron Cosfield because I can't do anything with jokes. That's his department. So, but like more recently, it's been Cox in Space titles because we have a whole like series of them that are like, they're always supposed to be like kind of edgy, but also like silly, because Trouble on Pussy Paradise is the first one.
Yeah.
The Bitch's Booty is the second episode. A Cock, a Pussy, and a Tit Quartet is the third episode. The fourth is about ghost bees, and it's called the Boo Bees.
Nice.
The fifth episode I'm really, really excited about because we haven't really fleshed it out yet. But it's called Cranking the Hog. And it's about a motorcycle gang of pigs. It's run by this fierce, like, female pig. And
That's
she,
perfect.
like, yeah. And she has, like, a little, like, frog sidekick that she beats up on all the time. So, yeah, like, so that's what's been happening. I actually have 2 seasons worth of, like, episode titles. They bring us to like different like planets across the universe, and so every time I tell Aaron about the planets, he starts to tell me the lore of those things. Anyway, it keeps going.
Yeah,
so that's cool. So you hear this little idea, and then you're like, okay, what goes with that?
Yeah, typically I hear one thing and then it's like, well, what could be a good like friend or companion for it? In this case, the bass. And then you can get like just like you want to keep it very simple, but like within that simplicity there's a lot of like detail, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain.
No, it does, because like you have that bass going that's giving like those notes a place, the high notes a place to land, and then it's also, but it has its own like waveform that it's going through, so it's not like one tone.
Yeah, exactly. So I think like something arpeggiated here would be cool. I was showing off Regency.
Oh, you're talking about last episode?
Yeah, I think we could use that here. I just downloaded it.
Oh, nice.
On this computer. This was it, right? The one with the...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, it might have been Apricot. I don't know. They're both like my favorite.
Both of those. Yeah, you did talk about both of those.
Yeah. Excellent plugins that like you got to know about them to find them, but they're free.
And as you were showing before, you have a lot of versatility in them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like
Here it is, arpeggiator. So, do sequence.
oh, that's really cool. Wow, that was nothing, and then you just put it in. Oh,
Yeah,
arpeggiated.
change.
And you're making it into a scale, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, alternate between, and then we can. Looks like we can. Oh, maybe not. Looks like you can't change the gate here.
What's the gate?
The gate is like what makes it longer or shorter.
Okay, I hear. Okay, guys, I hear what you're doing. Yeah.
But we could also fix that here. We could also take this down for a second. Oh, heck. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a real meditative, deep sort of sound, I guess. So
Yeah, it's like running right below your level of hearing.
Yeah.
That's nice. And then so you have a main thing to listen to, and then you have like a heartbeat sound. I guess that's what the bass is supposed to be, right?
Yeah, pretty similar. Like just like there's something about drone notes that really put you into a sort of trance.
Okay, I get the drone notes being that like drumming like da 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 da.
That repetition.
Yeah, I got you.
Here we go. I found it finally. Now we can make it shorter. Now that you can automate that, you can, I mean, that's all, you can make a whole nother part of the song. So we'll take this down again so it's not super annoying. And then probably change this whole bass.
So you're just looping that one riff. And I'm not saying just, but like you had a riff and then you just have it like playing over and over again as you're playing with it. Because it's already in a time signature. So you're just creating all the rest of the instruments around that time signature.
Yeah. And one is using a much simplified version of that, and then this is doing like this syncopated thing to give it like a swing. Yeah. And I think why am I getting weird?
So I just found out that I might be able to play BridgeQuest tomorrow. Which is a cool thing. I'm just gonna say it live.
But do what?
So wow, we have been out of contact for a while. Do you remember the game Munchkin?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so I turned that into like you can play as like a tabletop role-playing game, like you would like Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, nice.
And you can develop your characters, keeping the things from game to game.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah. And so as the more you level up in the game, there's an infinite level of bosses. You can keep adding another boss at the end and keep boss fighting. But the mechanics are fairly simple. You just travel up the distance, the bridge, and fight monsters along the way to get strong enough to do it. But I tilted the difficulty of the game more towards like a Dark Souls like tabletop. So while it's like super cute and fun that Munchkin skins on top of it, it's a brutally hard game that people have rage quit. And also like they have like decided to like grind until they can beat this one monster that they just detest. So,
that's great.
Yeah, it's awesome. So there's a guy that I haven't been able to play with for a really long time who introduced this idea of morality into the game. That when you're evil, you get bonuses for being evil, and when you're good, you get bonuses for being good.
Nice.
Yeah, and so he's just let me know that he will be able to. He's free because of the weekend to play tomorrow. I'm excited. If anyone wants to look into that, you can actually find it on my website, wigwags.us, and you can just find more about BridgeQuest. It's a thing that I want more people to play because I enjoy the game so much, and I don't have enough people to do it. Like it can be set up even as like a Discord event, like with cameras, so you could watch from your character's perspective the events that are occurring.
Right.
While you roll die.
Yeah, that one's cool. I'll save that for another day.
That's nice.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I'm interrupting you. I'm sort of just making conversation because like I'm enjoying the music, and then also,
because it is a podcast after all.
Thinking about BridgeQuest. I mean, you playing with it, playing with the music that you have, yeah, that's awesome. Because for me, it's a learning experience, which I love, and I think people who are tuning in to look at, the music, they're seeing what you're doing with it. So yeah, I really like this idea. I didn't realize you were going here on this episode, like as you explore like ideas. But this is really cool, and I'm about it. So,
ooh, looks like I lost.
What is it?
All of these files. See how they're all empty? Oh no. It was this one. This is another tune that was digging into my skull.
Wow.
This right here was in my brain.
Catchy.
So I'm glad I have the tune, I guess, but yeah, I lost all the files on it.
All those great ones. Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah, that's a catchy little riff right there.
It's got a nice little. I even made this cool bass for it. What a shame. All right. We'll keep moving. Obviously, Cox in Space. We got a DNB one, it looks like.
Hey, what? Nice.
Sometimes I try to make drum and bass because I enjoy it, but I'm not as good at making drum and bass as other things.
like super good video game music.
Oh, I know. I love this music for racing.
Yeah,
just
like
puts
for
you in
real,
the
man.
zone,
If you
dude.
had this playing, you could do any like highly focused game, just keep looping it, and you'd be
Yeah.
like, dude, all right, let's play it.
Yeah, it's a whole different vibe.
You could probably do. I mean, you personally could probably do like the whole video game album based off this riff.
So I'm thinking. There we go. Yeah, just take this out. It's like, I do like the hard, like, smashing version of it, but to like make it a call to the response would be better. This fat bass right here. But we also need to know what goes here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's definitely a fun one. I'm not going to get too in depth in anything right now.
It is a fun one for sure.
We've got this one. This one's definitely a lot more, not melancholy, but chill, I guess.
Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go
It
of
starts
your
with "Don't be sad."
And when you fall asleep, not tomorrow.
Oh no, my computer. This is my shit computer, so like it takes a little bit for the samples to like actually load.
Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go of your pain. And when you fall asleep, not tomorrow.
This is one of those ones that like I was like, I gotta keep it. It's kind of cool.
Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go of your
Yeah, this sample is really nice.
Yeah, I like this vocal.
And when you fall asleep, not tomorrow's a new day.
Oh, did you add the piano behind it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you definitely, yeah. Like, I think the vocal itself is cool, but yeah, they definitely level it up.
Yeah. Yeah, those keys really go with it well. A little filter here.
Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go of your pain. And when you fall asleep, not tomorrow's a new day. Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go of your pain. And when you fall asleep, not tomorrow's a new day. Don't be sad.
Yeah, that's good. It's just like personal music right there.
Yeah.
Sounds like the soundtrack Drive. That I was trying to figure out why I said that. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I do like this.
Yeah, that song sounds. I mean, damn. That was just buzz, like yeah, just like an idea.
What's that?
So that you just started making the song just because you had like an idea, like no one was asking you to do that
So
necessarily.
yeah, no, this just came about because this wasn't like an idea that was in my brain. I just heard this vocal sample and really liked it, and was just trying to find other things that I could like fit. I do like this. Where is it? Oh, that's the bass. Little melody in here. There's another one of my drone sounds that it.
So is that something that you feel is really important to put in every song, or is it just like, especially like these types of songs?
Yeah, not necessarily every song. Any song that like, I'm still kind of figuring this out myself.
Okay.
But if I wanted to have like good groovy energy, but also be like hypnotic in a way, or like, you know, chill or meditative, I usually put something like that in there. It's not always a synth. Sometimes it's just a hi-hat that does the same sort of thing. But
gotcha, something that like just it makes your brain like. We were talking about Cronenberg. I don't know if I shared this with you, but one of the techniques he uses in his films is overwhelming the audience so he can tell them the truth. And so like he'll do it where he's like, it's all this sound and all these visuals, and he'll tell you exactly what his plot is. And then he'll move on, and then you'll see what he says, but you didn't believe him at the time, or you couldn't take it in because the droning, right?
Right. Yeah. Definitely a useful technique. This is my attempt at making dubstep or something like it. So.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what dubstep right there. Like from the gate, you're like, you know what we need?
Yeah, exactly.
Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused.
Like a satellite.
Stay focused. 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 Stay focused.
Like a satellite.
Yeah, it's gonna be another drop over here. Not quite sure what to do with it yet. We'll see what I just haven't messed with it much.
Stay focused. 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 Stay focused.
You have a couple of drones in this
Stay focused.
song.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused.
So the stay focused guy is definitely in that also.
Yep. This is I don't know exactly, like I did not know what I was doing here. Like I just wanted to make a dubstep track. I had never done it before.
That track is sick, dude. That's unreleased, like anywhere?
Yeah, no, this is just I'm just like trying to like do what I hear.
So you know what drives me crazy about you Sagittarius is that all of you guys, not guys, but girls too, but like all of you people of any gender specification, whatever, the you beings who are Sagittarius are so talented, so much. So you'll just like work on something till you're like, yeah, I guess I'm done with it. You'd be like, damn, dude, like if I wanted to try to make that, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Well, all of these tracks, dude. Yeah, it drives me crazy, like because all of these tracks.
I didn't think about that. It probably drives you crazy. You guys crazy.
Yeah, because I've been complaining for weeks and months that like, oh, I don't have any ideas. I got no songs and stuff, and it's like, it's because I started doing this challenge where I was like, all right, I challenged everybody on my Discord too. I was like, how about we try to finish one song a week? That was the challenge. Okay. And instead of actually finishing one song, like I actually did for like 2 or 3 weeks, I finished a song a week.
Nice.
But then it got to the point where like I had less time to work and stuff. So I would like sit down, write one of these for like an hour and a half, or like maybe come back to it the next day, but then forget about it and start a new one. So I come back to all of this stuff and I'm like, oh my God, I have all this shit that's just sitting here.
So, okay, gotcha. And you're saying that this editorial is you guys are running so fast that you often don't finish the project.
Yeah, we're always wanting something new, always wanting to like just keep going and keep exploring and see
That is
what else I can come up with. Because if I start to be stagnant in anything, I start to go crazy.
100%. I have seen that as the curse as well. I'm interested in hearing more if you want to share more, or if you want to take this opportunity to finish any one of these that you're like, I can definitely in a couple of times, whatever that is.
Yeah, I think we'll go through this. I think even being able to watch my stream back and stuff will help. Yeah. But we'll just go through some more of these. I'm waiting on a text from my girlfriend to. I have to go pick her up.
You're gonna have to, yeah, of course.
Until then, we'll just keep soaring through these. All these just tiny little. Here's a little tiny one.
Yeah, I mean, this is Chandler. So, and we even might this weekend to chilling with Chandler, because just as we're just hanging out, man. This is what this podcast is about. There are some podcast like Cox and Space songs that we were talking about the last time. Aaron's not here, and we haven't really gotten to that point yet. So, again,
yeah,
I'm interested in hearing what you have found.
Yeah, this is another one of those songs. I'm pretty sure it was this melody that was in my brain. Just that.
So you like wake up and you're like, okay.
Yeah, and I'll hear two notes. Or like it'll be something as simple as the microwave like beeping, or literally anything. If I just hear some sort of pitch in something, chances are my brain will make it into a tune.
Yeah, and that's the thing that people don't realize about like having. What is up? The
boy.
Unknown artist who definitely does not have any membership ability yet. Here, hold still 1 second. You probably have to log back in the chat unless you did. No, I think. Hang on. There you go, buddy. Unknown artist. Log out of the chat and then log back in. You should be good to go. What's up, bud? Welcome to Chandler.
Hey.
How are you?
What's up? I'm doing pretty good. We're just going through all of these tracks that I found on my computer that I've mostly forgotten about.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just
all good, man.
Message. I got my notifications turned off because I was recording.
Yeah, for some reason I haven't been getting mine either. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, we figured maybe we could have you on and you could give a shout out for ESC and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, just so you know, you got the that's probably not a great nickname for you. Your volume is real low, so if you guys have ever been in a separate living house or jail, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Your volume's pretty low, so I don't know if you're able to do that. But yeah, we've been going
I can adjust it.
Sweet. We've been going through some Chandler's. He was saying he has ideas all the time that sometimes just starts out as two notes, but then becomes these massive ideas, and you get a collection, a pile, and you're like, what do I do now with it? It's not like you wanted a thing to begin with.
Oh, is that any better?
Yeah, this sounds a lot better actually.
Okay.
Do you find that you have that problem as well?
With what? Can you ask the question again?
Oh, I gotcha. with like having too many ideas that have to be worked out.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I always consider them like fishing poles off the boat, you know? The more you
Yeah.
have, the more fish you can catch.
Very true. I'm
That is
learning that now.
Yeah. And
There's- What were
sorry,
you saying?
your thoughts.
Let me pick a bowl. I'm just getting in
Okay.
the zone here.
It's bowling with Chandler here.
Yes, bowling.
Yeah, no, that's the he was Chandler was just saying the same thing. Like he was like, you know, like I'm trying to finish the song a week and then I have all these that are unfinished. But like really, if you only had an hour, you can just finish up the song and then have the song finished in a week. Yeah, because you've already done your homework.
You know what I like to do is just create a track, mix it and master it, and then delete everything off the playlist and start over. Because all of the samples and everything will be at the perfect volumes to create. And you'll never
Very
create
true.
the same thing twice.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so there's that. Just wanted to change the bass real quick. Moving right along. Oh, Unknown, you didn't hear my dubstep song, man.
No, I didn't.
Do you do
It's,
dubstep?
no, I don't do dubstep.
No, I don't do dubstep.
Oh, no, not really. I do sometimes, occasionally. I'll dabble.
I'm cool to back it up and listen to it again because it is a good track.
I don't know if this is considered dubstep, but I tried to do the wub thing and everything.
The wub is definitely.
Yeah, I've never gone with like the halftime trap beat for electronic music, so
It's good though. It's like, yeah, it just comes out running.
So I was wondering, is there any possible way, I don't know if this is
Like a
rude to ask,
satellite.
but there's a bunch of people in my server, you should come and play their shit with me.
you're gonna have to repeat that again. What's up?
I said I'm not to move us somewhere else, but there's the Oni and stuff is in there. It would be great for you to play it for them and stuff too if you're down. If you guys are down, I don't know if you guys are busy in here or if you guys are doing recording or whatever, but we could set up a stage or whatever when we do like a recording session or whatever. I'd like to talk more to your homie and stuff.
Right on.
Yeah, you guys
cool
want
with you
you
guys.
want to
Can
make
I
music
say-
somewhere else? We could roll over there and do that. I mean, it's just a screen grab. So wherever I'm going, we can get the recording of it.
Well,
Okay.
the only thing is, I might have to like not go, but I might have to not be at my computer any minute. So
Well, that's
Oh
fine.
no, I got you.
yeah, but I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't mind. Let me.
Or just in the side chat, you can delete it whenever if you wanted to. You know, I know it's rude to send servers in the side chat, but I figured.
No, you're good. The idea here is to not like merge, but like
No,
get
oh, yeah.
maybe people with similar ideas together. type of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I think
Absolutely.
you said yeah. The electric sunshine
Mhm.
cool. While we have a pause in the thing, do you want to talk about it? Sweet.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I
It's
totally
cool.
didn't even know that we're recording.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
It's all
did
good,
the
man.
intro. Yeah. So you're good. You're invited on.
Yeah,
Actually,
you're
we
on
were
a
talking about you
podcast,
earlier. So it's funny you showed up.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we were happy that you showed up.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah. I mean, we can go there, set up a stage if you guys want to do some mixing, just to kind of show off like what it is that you guys are doing, because that's a super cool thing to do, in my opinion.
Yeah, that would be perfect because I'm working with
That
a
would
whole
be
bunch
perfect,
of artists
yeah.
and I could introduce everybody. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So let me
thank you
get
so
this
much.
all set up, and then I should be able to go over there and do it.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being so understanding. I just don't want everybody to leave. Plus, my girlfriend is Filipino, and she's like
Yeah. No. Let's
about
Right
me
let's
leaving my
roll.
server. She's like, "This is your work server. You stay in there."
Oh no. Well, I mean,
God.
somebody's got to crack the whip. Hang on, I'll be right up.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna be on my phone just in case I gotta go.
Which is it? The main chat that they'd be going into, or
It would be whichever one they're all. It's the
I got you. That's probably what I'm.
the cult chat. Yeah, cult chat English. I'm gonna join it. Can you join it?
I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Cool chat. Gotcha. Got it.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Okay, I see they're all here. Got it.
Hey,
What's up?
welcome.
Ow.
So yeah, this is ESC. We got a couple people in here right now.
Yeah.
We got Cryptic and Oni. Cryptic's from Thailand. Oni's from the UK.
What's up,
I'll have you guys introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, just so you know, I think he probably introduced that we are rolling a podcast right now. So if everybody's cool with that, if you're not, say so. I can also edit you out.
Yeah.
We should be good.
Sounds cool with it.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, right now we've got Oni making some pretty unique. I don't even. What's the genre of this? This drum and bass.
Huh?
Is this drum and bass? Correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now the Oni is making some drum and bass, and
This is what's up.
this is
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah, we were chilling, listening to music, and I was like, and Chandler was like, I'm starting to interrupt the conversation, and we're like, no, like, man, the music is where it's at. So I'm gonna chill with you guys for a bit.
Whose auntie's that?
Eh. Wait, shit.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Cryptic, you out there?
Yeah.
How's your first week on FL Studio Mobile been?
Good and also shit.
Was
I just go another server and then people just look at me how I'm using FL Mobile, and the problem is they look at me and start laughing because I will stick so much with BandLab.
Hey, don't let people talk shit about FL Mobile, man.
Yo, it's one of the best. Like
FL Mobile is so good, especially if you're using it on a tablet. It's actually very good.
Yeah.
he is.
And people just like, oh my god, you still use same as BandLab? That they try to say it's actually it's really simple app. So them what?
Yeah,
how
10
simple?
years
I'm
ago
doing
it was.
music, dude.
No,
I'm
it's-
doing music what I can.
Yeah, no, it's actually a very intricate software, and like you can do almost everything. I mean, obviously the plugins are a little less like I don't know, streamlined, but
Yeah,
like if
the
you know
UI.
sound design, you can do it. You know,
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. But the people just laughing the shit out of it. Like I don't know about anything about FL Mobile. I do understand a bit.
oh man. Well, you keep at it, man. That shit's really good, especially on a tablet.
Yeah, it worked. I done music on BandLab. Yeah. Yeah, it's tablet. Fuck. Shit, get. God.
I personally haven't used BandLab, but I hear it's good.
Yeah, it's actually good. But now the updates come in. It's I cannot use the samples anymore.
I use FL Mobile like when I'm on the go, and like if I have a song idea, I can write it down, and then if I wanted to,
Yeah.
I can like transfer it to my computer through like the cloud or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Whatever
very
lets you
very
make
nice
music,
software.
right?
Yeah, I mean they even got
Yeah.
the drum pads on the screen and stuff. You can do live recording with your microphone. Like, it's really cool.
Yeah.
People would be like, "Oh, you're shooting videos on your phone." You're like, "Well, it's got the best camera that we have access to." And with a little editing, you won't be able to tell the difference between that and like a really high end.
Right. Well, phone cameras are sweet now.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like if you're not taking advantage of just the fact that you have like a really good camera or multiple cameras in your phone for, you know, whatever videos you're shooting, because there's a lot you can do. I wouldn't say you can shoot a whole like movie, but some people.
Yeah, I mean, that movie where Ryan, what's his name? Ryan Johnson? No, that's the director. Ryan Reynolds. He's like, he got buried alive, and like the whole movie is just him in the coffin.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't think I've actually seen it.
Mm-hmm. That movie could have easily been shot on like an iPhone or something.
100%, right? Like you don't need a big camera for that.
Like maybe
for
maybe some good sound equipment, but like, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about low budget movies and stuff. It's kind of crazy all the things we have at our disposal now. Like, you could shoot something and edit it for free pretty much now.
Well, with the tools that we already have
camera,
available, so it's not necessarily free, but it's cool how the economy is like provided tools for us that we can do that. You were talking about the free VSTs. You boys here talked about using FL Mobile because it's available. I don't know why it would be like mad that you're using something that was available. You know, just like so you can express
because
yourself.
he's a mobile user. Like, it's not like everybody in the world's going to be able to, you know, have
fact. And so it's like you should stop making music because you can't use a certain type of software. It's like,
no,
so
he can walk. Yo, don't like. I hope that he's able to stream something in a minute or whatever. But the dubstep track the deep dubstep track that he created on FL Studio Mobile, from opening it up, like I recorded him installing it and everything, and in 2 hours of him using the app for the first time, and it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if you're really good at whatever you're good at,
fucking amazing. Sound quality top notch, way better than listening to somebody start with FL Studio like the desktop version. It was just, and the visual experience was way more invoking than a desktop version, I'd have to say. Just the EQs, the side chaining, all that stuff is cool to watch on FL Studio. I watch BandLabs all the time. There's this kid, he might be in here in a little bit, his name's Tazo. Shoutouts Tazo, but he uses BandLabs, and he makes like trap beats, Jersey, Philly, Detroit type stuff, killer beats, and it's so simplistic, and it only takes like 45-50 minutes, and bam, it's there, it's quality too, like,
right,
because they're tinkering around with the settings back and forth over and over and over again until it's sounding right, and then they're developing a track at the same time. So when it comes to stemming it out and having it mixed and mastered, the quality is there more than a lot of people that use like a desktop version of a software, because there's so many, I don't know, it's just right on. Because it's so immediate.
Right.
You don't have to, the desktop versions and stuff, there's so much processes that have to go on to even like make it, to to get the sound, So with FL Studio Mobile, I think that it's more of a flow thing that you can just mess with stuff,
And if it
especially if you know
works,
what you're.
right?
Yeah,
Uh,
like I'm making a dubstep song is a perfect way to go about it. If you're using the desktop version, you're just like winging it and being like, I'm gonna start at a random tempo and just see where it goes from there.
oh no.
It's like it's kind of like backwards. But if you do FL Studio Mobile, everything's like the way that you can use your hands and stuff. It's advanced. When I first seen FL Studio Mobile, I got it. It worked like garbage. But now it's like it's crazy what you can do. I can't wait to see, like, I want to see, like, I don't understand why there's so many video games coming out and like emulation devices and all this stuff. I don't understand why there's not like more DAW handheld devices and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what Chandler was saying
That's
is
what
that
they
it
need
was
to.
really good to use on a tablet. And I'm guessing he's talking because of size. I mean, you can use
Yeah.
it as a drum pad, you can use it as a mix table.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oop. But yeah.
Whoever's just mixing
So
that, the beat was sick, by the way.
yeah. Yeah. I think he's deafened now.
Oh, okay. He's like, I'm done. I'm done. Just let him know.
But but yeah, we can continue on here and whatever. But what I was gonna say was, yeah, if there's if like I know that we're recording and stuff. Like, is there like what I was thinking was any topics and stuff that you want to talk about and stuff?
Well,
We could
do
talk.
you want to introduce the Electric Sunshine Cult?
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
because that's something that I'm interested in. You guys don't know probably, but we talked about it about 2 weeks ago. And so if you go to
Yeah,
coxandspace.com and like check out our shows, like it's up in the banner right now for
yeah,
Chandler's show. Because I think he had just gotten associated with you. But yeah, give a shout out to so we know what's going on over here. It's
yeah,
obviously
absolutely.
pretty cool.
Uh, yeah. So can you give me that address one more time?
Oh, coxinspace.com. It's coxinspace.com. Yeah. So you'll get to see the link for the shows. Chandler is one of our regular shows we have up there. We have some behind the scenes podcasts, like the
Oh,
Skip, a
that's
show where I
really
talk about
cool.
movies. Yeah. And then we have one, meets 2 nights a week or political activism and like the state of the United States and how we can
Yeah,
turn things around while we're working on a Cox and Sway show. We're kind of trying to prove that we're the ones who made it, so that there's no doubt about that. And you can kind of
yeah.
see the process. Chandler's been developing the music, and we have Jack who
So
is making
awesome.
the art, so you can see it coming process. And then we started working on the animation. So
That's
yeah,
really
so
cool.
I wasn't trying to give a shout out, but yeah, that's where we're at over there. And
No, you're
so
good.
we're involved with Chandler.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah, he was showing me this stuff. It's really cool. Um,
It's a
like,
fun project that we've had in the works. Me and my buddy Aaron Cosbill, professor of comedy.com.
yeah,
He has been he's had the lore of this show. We did it about 10 or 15 years ago in Chicago as a live show. And
yeah,
he hasn't let it rest. And it's kind of like we started over with talking with Chandler about ideas that wouldn't let your brain sleep. You know what I mean? Like you wake up and you start thinking about that idea, and unless you put it down on paper or whatever, it doesn't go
yeah,
away. So
yeah.
Cox in Space did that to him for like a decade. And then we reconnected, and he was like, "Hey, I've got to tell you the extended lore of Cox in Space," which I didn't know, and so we were producing it as a show.
That's
So
so awesome.
yeah, it's fun. It's fun to see it come together because we get to make a lot of dick jokes that are
Yeah,
all in good fun and not in any way like sexually aggressive. So um,
yeah.
because the goal of the Cox is to spread happiness across the universe, um, as you
That's
would.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The, fir-
yeah,
the first episode has some crash landing on Pussy Paradise. because it turns out the pussies have all gotten too fat. So
That's so cool.
it's fun. It's a fun show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to send you the first script reading, unknown. But if
Yeah,
you
I'm
should definitely
going
watch
through,
it.
I'm joining the group on Facebook. I
Yeah.
am subscribing on YouTube right
That's fun.
now to Wigwags.
Check it out. Yeah, it's work in progress. We're about I think we're coming up on the 40th episode for Drawing with Jack on Tuesday. And so that puts
Yeah.
us at about 5 months that we've been working on it. And we're about halfway through the first phase of the project that I'm getting through. We're about to color where we introduce our favorite cat, the one that joins the ship, called Luna Purry. She's like she wants to be a spy, but she's never really been off Pussy Paradise before, so she joins the ship. And the first season is kind of about her like getting her feet under her, and it's fun. She's a really fun character. She's dressed like
Yeah.
Jessica Rabbit from Who Stole Roger Rabbit? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah.
Who Framed, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Framed. Sorry. Yeah, as a cat. So again, I was like, hey, so tell me about the Electric Sunshine cult and turned into a promo for Cox in Space. But please, yeah, check it out. It is fun. And what are you guys doing over here? What's going on? You guys making some beats and stuff?
So yeah, there's 270 international music artists involved with this collective.
I was kind of noticing that when I was checking you out. That's awesome.
We have a Solstice series that we're running right now where we're doing pre-recorded like sessions with specific artists one-on-one where they're able to talk about their tracks and how they're progressing with their music and what plugins they're using and what styles that they're vibing with at the moment and stuff. And then
really
they
cool.
go over and kind of like work on a track a little bit, and you can kind of see the issues that normally come up that are easily fixed with, a couple Google searches sometimes. But the music is good, and it's
100%. Yeah, knowing how to solve the problem is sometimes how you solve the problem. Like you can get stuck being like, what question do I even ask? But if you've seen someone
there's
work
no
through it,
better
yeah,
than having 5 to 6 people in here and like, how can I make this sound less tinny, or how can I make it sound less crushed? Like, like it's just, being able to help and support each other, no matter what genre, realistically, it's important to be able to support artists, whether you've been in it for a long time or you're just starting out. Realistically, everybody's out to help each other in here. So it's a good collective of artists, and it's nice to see genres like colliding and stuff all over the place with different countries and stuff that are into like specific vibes. Like you've got like your northern European nations that are like hard tech and raw style and all this other stuff, and then you've got like Australia going crazy with Wicked Dub and Pause Pilot and what he's doing with like deep dubstep, and then Flemingo and Lime Productions with the UK garage and all the genres that he's doing. And then Cryptic here, he's got Soundvote Archive, which is an awesome label that is getting ready to set up a big compilation, like a Freedom compilation, yeah, he's a cool dude too. But
that is awesome.
There's so many people that are involved that are working on stuff. The Oni, he works with Mano and Drops with Slamfire, and he is awesome at what he does. He does like 3D animation and design and a bunch of other cool things too. An awesome producer, makes different genres and stuff. But yeah, we've been doing like Solstice series, which is like the recordings and stuff. We've been doing it kind of like every couple days. Somebody will be like, hey, you got time to hang out for a little bit, and we'll hop right on a stage for 2 hours. Flamingo's done a couple sessions and stuff, and what I'm trying to do is episodes and stuff, get them all recorded, and then put clips and edit it all up and stuff like that, and then stream it with at the end of the episode have specific like on next week's episode, blah blah blah. I want to make it super like like exactly how an episode should be. Even to the part where like even when we stream and stuff, I'll have a specific one that's like stream starting soon, and it will just like start loading up all real crazy and stuff, and with specific music, and I want to have like product placement and stuff as well as other cool things. Right now we're doing a whole bunch of visualizers, 20-minute audio visualizers for pretty much all the producers that are in the like pretty much deeply connected into what we're doing. My ultimate goal by the end of the year, December 21st, is going to be to have 20 minutes of audio visual sets from 250 music producers, 7 labels, and like host it for a 4-day online audio visual festival where we won't get
Yo,
copyright strikes.
yeah,
and
that is what is up. Do you
and
want to
then
shout out your YouTube real quick so people who are watching this podcast can check that out?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you could find us at Electric Sunshine Call at Electric Sunshine Call, and on Instagram we're at ESC Worldwide Roster, and but Linktree / join the cult. That's probably the easiest way to find, or our website www.electricsunshinecult.com. Uh,
Oh,
we also do like blogs and write-ups and stuff about producers and stuff. I don't ask for any funds from anybody. Realistically, we do percentages on our releases, and we try to work with artists, whether they're just starting out or they're big. It's a good way to connect with each other and collaborate and make the magic happen.
right. Yeah, it's
But
really you said like people just working together. That's
oh
that's
yeah,
kind of
it's
like the big thing that's awesome about.
power in numbers.
Yeah, we've
Power
been
in
finding
numbers.
that with the community also. Is the more we were like started working on creative things, the more we found people who were working on creative things. Um, just because we're out here and we might be
Yeah.
being weird, but the computer kind of connects us all together so we can be weird all together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, art and culture and everything, no matter what is it all is coming to fruition. People's dreams are becoming a reality nowadays. Like it's not hard to come up with thoughts and develop them into plans and break those plans down into tasks that get broken down into little increments of time, and eventually you have what you were looking for the whole time and what
Say it for the
your
people
dream.
in the back, man. Like, if this episode does get clipped out for that, like, that's exactly how you make it happen. Like, what you want something, you have to like make it a task
Yeah,
and
you
then
have to
break it
kick
down and
the
then
can down the
like
road in
assign
order
like
what you want to eat.
intent to it. Yeah. You don't, it doesn't just happen. I was
Yeah,
telling my friend the other day that, like daydreams don't take vacations because they
yeah.
can't. They're always on vacation.
Yeah, storyboarding and like coming up with like, ideas and brainstorming and coming up with those like weird thoughts that like all of it'll all come together, and once you like develop the plans and you start to put things into actions and break them down, like anything nowadays is you can create the craziest of stuff like visually and experimental music and even just artwork in any form. Like you can see things are getting like really crazy, so the future
Well,
is like super bright with everything. I feel
exactly. I
like
think because people are realizing the power of our own, like the individual actually does have power. And collectively, when we pile together as individuals, we as a group have power because like all of our ideas are useful for things because we like have different perspectives.
yeah, absolutely. And
Hey,
yeah,
manager, where you at?
I'm right here, bro.
All
How
right.
are you?
I'm good. We need to have a conversation here. You haven't been managing me.
Come on now.
Hey guys, I had to split anyway. It's been really good to meet you. And I will talk to you all later. Chandler, I know you're probably off anyway, so I have Flamingo. Guys, thank you so much.
Hey,
No, I'm
I
here.
appreciate you. I hope we get to connect again soon. And like I said, for that URL Future Fest, I would love to host clips and stuff. By then, if you have any material and
that
stuff.
is awesome. Yeah, message me some details because we're definitely also cross promote so people will know that it's going on so they can watch that.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
sweet.
good.
All right. Good to meet y'all.
Peace, bro. Nice to meet you.
What's good, unknown brother?
What's up, buddy?
Hey,
Good people.
well, yeah,
Um,
that's pretty cool. Yeah,
a lot going on. Yeah.
yeah,
That's cool. So the unknown artist is the guy who actually runs the Electric Sunshine Cult.
yeah. He runs basically the whole thing. He has some help, but he's like the guy that started everything. So
Nice. Yeah. Seems like a chill dude. Um, so he just wants people to like vibe together and make music. I'm about it. I have it up on the screen so people can see it. Thank you for that invite and getting
yeah,
us connected.
we yeah, that's where I like to hang. I don't even remember how I got into that Discord. Somebody wanted me to be there though, and
Makes
I don't
sense.
know. It's something that I believe in. You know, it's basically the same thing that I started Line Productions for. Same thing. Mine is just a lot smaller.
Right. Yeah. Well, um, that's the thing, really. You turn ideas into things, and that was such a cool. Like we were there for just that moment for the unknown artist to share that because obviously he's been doing that, right? He's connecting with a bunch of
Yeah,
different musicians. We've been following that same idea too. I think that's awesome. Like we're just involved in people's lives, like getting to know them, making art together, and just seeing it grow. And he's very optimistic. I'm also very optimistic with the unknown artist. That
yeah,
you
I
know,
am too.
I believe that people want to cooperate with one another, and I think that we've been taught to gyp one another. Um, because of the task the way that the systems are trying to manipulate us, so that we don't
Yeah,
have power as we work together. So being like finding groups and being a part of groups makes sense because we can take coordinated action. And I'm not talking anything like rebellious or like overthrow the government, but like
right.
work towards the
Oh,
goals
but like,
that we want.
yeah. There's been other groups similar to that with like electronic music where it's a lot of labels are like that where if they like somebody they'll all kind of work together, and that's pretty much what this is, but on a more like grassroots kind of level. Because there are artists that are like big and there's some that are just starting. um so it's like, but anybody that who's listening who can discover ESC and all the different music that it has under its label, that's what makes it great. There's tons of variety to choose from.
I'm sorry. There is. I don't know. I was just saying that if we had any clips that he wanted to like mix, we could offer up some of the Cox and Space like artwork and music that you do to it for remixing. Like we haven't seen it quite yet,
Yeah,
but we're about to get page 3 colored in, which means that we'll be able to incorporate your song with Jack's art. Um, I'm really
right on.
excited about it. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut it so you get to see like his art like appear as she moves around the stage. Um, so
Yeah,
that while she's singing, I know you got the blues, I know you feel down. Um, so that like and so people could remix the like images and your song to whatever beats they wanted to.
truly, yeah. You could have a song in there as a part of a remix contest too.
That would be interesting. I mean, I will offer you up a cut of the script that has that, and we'll try to.
Yeah,
I'll ask you who can get that into the right hands. He said he'd message me some
yeah,
tape, so I'm excited about that. So guys, look
right
out
now.
for it. Perhaps it'll be remixed. Um, because I think I did mention it to you. I've turned that song into my ringtone, which my ringtone is also the alarm that goes off to wake me up whenever I like take a nap or just regularly wake up in the morning.
Yeah,
So I hear it all the time. And it would be awesome if that track got remixed and people were like, where is that from? It's from the Cox and Space show. What's the Cox
yeah,
and Space
exactly.
show? So anyway, are
Also,
you
like
sorry?
I was gonna say, within like ESC or whatever, you could have like you might even be able to get like if they're making a visualizer for their music, you
Mhm.
could have you could like give a certain artist the rights to like have a Cox and Space backdrop in their visualizer or something, or like an animated cool like music video featuring Cox and Space
That
type of thing.
that was sort of the thing I was thinking about as well. It would be
Yeah.
really fun. So yeah, it's a good reason to get the animation done. He said it's coming up soon, for sure. Anyway, um, are you um are you in the car driving right now? Are you parked and waiting? You coming back?
Well, I just parked and I'm outside in the parking lot. She
Nice.
said I could come in and I can get a free drink.
Oh,
So,
what?
I mean,
All right.
that's
There,
pretty cool.
there's that. And I
Yeah.
think that we also went extended time and we got to meet all your friends. We
Yep.
didn't really like. I guess this is the wrap up. We were having a wrap up right now. Thank you for doing the wrap up. If you guys want to check out Flamingo, of course, SoundCloud/Flamingo Music. For all the good stuff. It looks like a lot of stuff is coming out soon because you have an album that's coming and a lot of music they've written. So that's good. I'm glad that we met and got to see that. Tomorrow we do have Ryan Williams coming in for a Secret Sunday episode, um, which you're welcome to chime in on if you want to. Really interesting guy, very funny man. His
Heck
life
yeah.
is yeah, he's a dude who he's casually inspiring. I don't know. I think that's the best way to put it. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
mean to encourage people to be awesome, but you look at him as a human being and you'd be like, damn, dude, like I want to be more like you. And he's like, I don't know. I'm just living, you know? Um, yeah, it's gonna be awesome to have him on. If not, catch the podcast afterwards. But yeah, this is fun, man. I'm glad to get to hang out with you on a semi-regular basis. So go get your drink. Um, I will
Sounds
talk to you.
good.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. But if not,
Yeah, it was
then
a really cool it was a really cool podcast tonight, man. I enjoyed being able to like finally introduce you guys. So,
yeah, that's awesome. I mean, we just made a little bit of history as we both showed up in the same place, and then drama
right,
ensued
exactly.
afterward. Um, it may have been the casual throwing out the penis and pussy jokes. I didn't realize they may have been inappropriate for the group that was present. Nobody laughed. So
Well, I have no idea what kind of stuff they're doing or into, so
I'm just playing. It
well,
probably wasn't even a problem. It's probably related to something else all
it
entirely
wasn't a
different.
problem.
You know.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I know it wasn't a problem. I don't even think some of them even got the joke when you said happiness.
happiness.
Yeah, and I heard you pause and wait for a reaction, and
I
there's
was
just
just,
nothing.
that was just in case that there was.
Yeah,
I don't want to rush over it, but it's okay if it's not. Anyway, but yeah, no,
man.
we
Well,
should
you
wrap
have a
this
good
up.
night.
You too, man.
Yeah,
Guys, thanks for listening this far. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
peace.